Today I want to show you this really cool thing I learned recently, and I think you're going to like it too. This is a way to take an ordinary print that you have, like this. This is a painting I made of a bird, and it's a way to take this and mount it onto a board so that it ends up looking like a finished product ready to hang. I love this because it doesn't require framing. So this is just ready to go and not much bigger than your actual print, and it's ready to hang up. So step one in this process is that you need to get your board made with 1x2s on the back. I am fortunate. I have a very good friend who makes these for me now, and he's like a master craftsman, so doing something like this for him is super easy. It's precise. He puts in this little notch in the back so that when it gets hung up, it's not going to fall off the wall. His glue doesn't squeeze out the edges like mine did. So he's really good. He makes these for me, and I just put my request in of what size I'd like, and he does it. So I'm grateful for him for doing that. Thank you, Ed. So that's step one, is to get your board made. Step two is to make your print. I make these at my home, in the office, on my Epson printer, and I then cut it down to size. So I cut it to 8x8 inch size because I have an 8x8 inch board, and now I can do step two, which is to get these two pieces glued together. So the glue that I like to use to do that is called Yes Paste. It's for bookbinding and bookmaking, and it's an acid-free product, so your print won't turn yellow. It's biodegradable, it's non-toxic. It's a really nice product. I got this at Michael's. What you do is you literally just take your brush of Yes Paste and you paint it onto your board. You just paint away until you have your whole board filled with the Yes Paste. And then you take your print and you glue it down. And what you do at that point, you get your edges all lined up, and you lay it down flat, and you take a book that's bigger than your print size, and you put it on top of it so that it covers all the edges like that. So I put that down, and then I put the remainder of the stack of the books on top of it. I weighed it and I let it sit overnight. This will make sure you've really got a great adhesion. That print is never going to come unglued from the board if you take the time to wait for it overnight. So during the next day, whenever, you come back, you take this off the top, and your print is then adhered to your board. So it ends up looking somewhat like this. So there's my print adhered to the board. The coolest thing of all on this is that what makes it end up looking like a painting more than a print at the end is what I'm going to do next. And that is putting a coat with a brush of extra heavy gel medium on top. And what you're going to do is just basically take your extra heavy gel medium. I buy it in the gallon size because I paint with this too. And this is my finishing coat for my print. So I just paint away. I paint as if this were my painting, and I go along with the direction of the paint that was there, that's now actually a print. And I finish this whole entire surface with brush strokes. And I make sure to cover all the way out to the edges, the whole thing, so that when I get done covering the whole surface, it ends up looking like this. So that's the finished product. That's my board, my print glued down to the board, and then the extra heavy gel gloss medium on top with a brush so that it ends up looking as close as you can to a little painting. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear how it goes for you.